Hi guys, welcome to today's video, which is gonna be about my Micans. My Micans is literally one of my favorite plants. They are just so gorgeous. If you want a gigas or a melanochrysum, but you are on a not melanochrysum or gigas budget, I highly suggest you get a Micans. If you let them grow upwards, their leaves will get pretty big, pretty beautiful. I'm gonna show you mine as an example, like, not to toot my own horn, but one of my Micans is just the most beautiful thing ever, and it has helped me to fall in love with the plant all over again. We'll get more into that later though. First, I had some propagations of my Micans, and I don't even remember where I got them from. I vaguely remember filming a video about it, so I'll have to look back, but I think these are from a video that I filmed on my Micans. I'm not sure what it was about. Maybe it was a care video. I don't remember doing a Micans care video. Either way, I have these propagations. This is what we have to deal with today. So it says 9/21/19 on this, but I really don't think it's from that long ago. I have a feeling, maybe it could be actually. Do you think? No. This is so disgusting. Like, this bag is so gross. It's ripped here. It could be, because I reuse these bags, it could be from an old propagation. Who knows? But let's look at this, baby. So this is my Micans. This is I think this is from a ramen bowl, by the way. It doesn't have any drainage holes in it. Look at this beba here. I have a feeling all of this is new growth. Look at all this. There's a bunch of aerial roots growing all crazy. Either way, I want to get this into a pot. I also have this, which was a bunch of water propagations that I put in here. I did film the potting of all the water propagations in here. The video was kind of weird, so I decided to scrap it. So now we have them featured here. But these were all water propagated. It was a bunch of them together, and I put them all in this pot. But what I want to do is I want to combine all of my Micans together, because I don't like having separated plants. If I make a propagation, I like to put it back with its mother plant or get rid of it. But I'm in love with Micans, so I do want to combine them. I just want to pot this one up, and I'm gonna leave this one alone. Just so you guys know, I literally probably water this thing like very infrequently, definitely less than once a month, and this is how it's looking. I just left the bag closed. At some point it ripped open, but best propagation method ever if you don't want to be constantly checking up on your plant. Also, I want to note that the water propagations just flawlessly accepted the new soil they're living in, so that's also a really big bonus. But I need to get rid of this soil because I have a feeling I just didn't care about it, because I usually don't really mind what soil I put my plants in. Right off the bat, this thing smells bad. It smells bad. And there's like water came out. The roots are fine though. Well, oh, it smells so bad, you guys. It literally smells like sulfur or something. I've never had this happen before. That is so gross. I'm so glad that I'm taking this plant out of there. Oh, yuck. Get this baby into its new soil. Okay, let's just look at this new soil, by the way. Beautiful. Ooh. Beautiful, chunky. And let's look at the old soil. Disgusting, muddy. That smells... Okay, my hands don't smell, but that soil smells so freaking bad. I'm gonna put it into this pot here. I'm not really picking on the pot. I'm not really picky about the pot I'm putting it in, because I'm planning on, like I said earlier, I'm planning on combining my Micans together, so I don't really mind. I just want to make sure that it's fine living outside of the little bag it was in, living in this new soil, before I combine them together. So there's 5 separate plants in here. You can't really see it, and the roots look like they're rotted. Like this looks like a rotten root, but they're not. If I remove the sludgy mud, you can see they're fine. So that's good news, even though that was so disgusting. That is so crazy. It smelled so bad, you guys. I can't even explain. You're so lucky that you can't smell through the screen. Okay, so I got this all potted, looking good. This is a huge step up for this little plant. And you can see how small the leaves are, right? On this one too. The leaves are pretty small. They're not as small. This one over here, like these newer ones, are pretty big compared to the other ones. I find that Micans really want to grow upwards. To me, they're really comparable to pothos and stuff, but pothos like are fine trailing down. Micans really do want to grow upwards, and they will grow upwards until they get too heavy that they're falling down. And I'm going to show you the ones inside of my cabinet here because it looks so beautiful when you see how they climb. And I'm going to try and achieve that with these 2 plants here. So here we are inside my cabinet, and this is the Micans that I have in here. Look at these gorgeous leaves, how big they are. Look how small they started off as. I'm pretty sure that this is a propagation, a water propagation that I took. And because it was not looking good, right now these are looking ugly because I forgot to water it a couple of times, and that's what happens when you forget to water. Your plant's older leaves turn yellow and they die, but we can ignore that. You can see these beautiful leaves climbing upwards, reaching towards the light. They're just so gorgeous. This is one of my favorite parts about my greenhouse cabinet, is just like how my Micans is climbing. I used to have another vine like this coming from here, but I cut it off because my new favorite method of propagating these is, so you can see how long these aerial roots are. I keep the humidity in this very high. So right now it's at 99%. I just opened the doors though, so it's probably gonna go down in the duration of this video. But what I like to do is, you can see up here how the aerial roots are kind of finding their way into the soil. So that's how I like to propagate them. I'll put the aerial roots in a spot where they'll get into the soil. And then, so for example, how these roots are grown out and they grew into the soil, I can cut right here and plant the rest of this into soil, and I could have completely different plants like that. I have another one. It's at my boyfriend's house right now because he has a really nice west-facing window, so I put it in front of there. But I'll show you guys that, and it's just such a good way to get new plants. Let me put them back in here. Keep growing in the soil, you guys. So yeah, this one grew into this plant, and if you get them before like the root is too grown, they're still straight like this, so you can easily pull them out of the pot. So what I should probably do is actually move these to be going. Wow, look at all of these aerial roots. 99% humidity, you guys. This is what you're gonna get. I should probably move these roots to be growing into this pot, honestly. So I'm just gonna do like that and continue trying to take cuttings of this. I made it look really ugly. Like you can't see the beautiful leaves as much anymore, but oh my gosh, this is a great method. And one day I won't have this ugly part because I don't know why I won't have it anymore. I'll probably be able to cover it with soil or something. That Micans isn't even like as big as the leaves, as big and beautiful as the leaves can get. It's not even displayed as nicely as it could be. And I feel like if you have one strand instead of having a bunch together, like this, like what is going on here, I feel like that would make it look more expensive. And if you're not looking close enough, it could even probably look like a melanochrysum. But even if it doesn't look like a Melanochrysum, like it's such a gorgeous plant. It's beautiful in its own right. And I feel like it's so much more affordable than a Melanochrysum. Maybe the price has gone down, but when I got mine, oh my gosh, it was so expensive. I still love it though. But maybe to hold you over, you can get a Micans. So one day these bibis are gonna have trailers looking like the one in there. Even if you don't have yours growing up tall, getting big leaves, it's still so beautiful trailing, especially in the sunlight when the sun hits it and it just shimmers everywhere. Oh my gosh. I feel like this has become an advertisement for Micans. Either way, I'm gonna show you guys the one that I took a propagation of, but other than that, I don't really know what the point of this video was, but I hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty much just an advertisement for Philodendron Micans. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye! Here it is. This is the propagation that I took from the one inside from where I showed you I cut earlier. This is the leaf that rooted, the node that rooted, so I cut below it. These aerial roots are on the second node, so they fit into the soil as well. This one didn't fit, and without all the humidity, it kind of dried up. But that's okay. So look how pretty that is. It's getting so tall. It hasn't grown yet. It hasn't been long enough out. I think it's only been propagated for like a week or so, but it's pretty much already an established plant. I just watered it, so it's in this little cup. We love Micans. So pretty.